The Spiti River, flowing for eons. Fed by melting Tibetan glaciers, moving down through the Indian Himalayas, cutting gorges, opening small valleys, creating soil and land, places for people to settle, build homes, etch out their lives in the arid rain shadow of the inner Himalayas of India, and practice their Buddhist faith. Tabo village in the Spiti region of Himachal Pradesh, home of the Tabo monastery, where Tibetan Buddhism has been alive and practiced for over 1,000 years. The monks pray daily, their chants filling the air, their faith sustaining the lives and belief of the village and beyond. Tabo Monastery, founded in 996 AD. The main temple, a repository of some of the world's oldest spiritual and religious art. Detailed murals tell the life story of the Buddha, who lived 2,500 years ago, his royal birth as Siddhartha Gautama, his renunciation of privilege, his search for spiritual wisdom and peace, the years of austere meditation, his enlightenment at age 35 as a Buddha, his teaching for 45 years of the middle way as the road to enlightenment, and the noble eightfold path as relief to human cravings and suffering, and the spread of his philosophy of Buddhism throughout India and Asia. Geshe Sonam Wangui is the guiding light of Tabo Monastery. As abbot, the monastery's spiritual goals and involvement with the secular community are under his direction.
ये तापू मोनास्ट्री जो है ये लामा इसे छावा रिंजन सांगबो छंजू ने बनाया है आज से 1011 साल पहले। तो तब से लेकर यहाँ का इसलिए महत्व है कि यहाँ लगातार मोनास्ट्री में लामाओं की जो परंपराएं चलती आ रही है वो 1000 साल के बाद भी ये जो पेंटिंग्स हैं लोगों को और दुनिया को देखने के लिए मिल रहा है। बाहर से बहुत सारे लोग जैसे यूरोप है, अमेरिका है, हर देश से लोग देखने आते हैं। तो ये तिब्बत बुद्धिज़्म के लिए बहुत ही 1000 साल पहले का हिस्ट्री का है, आर्ट का है, तो ये एक बहुत महत्वपूर्ण जगह है।
The temple is over 1,000 years old, and all have survived the ravages of time, numerous conflicts, and the extremes of the harsh Spiti environment. Working with the Tabo Monastery and under the protection of the Archaeological Survey of India, this heritage site is being preserved and protected. The 9 temples hold a priceless repository of Tibetan Buddhist religion, culture, and spiritual art. Over the entrance to the main temple is the mural of the temple's protectress, Dorji Chen Mo. In calm repose, at the center of her retinue, she continues to protect Tabo 1,000 years later. The main hall is conceived of as a mandala, or symbolic spiritual design, with the fourfold image of the Vairocana Buddha at the center. Here, as Lord of the mandala, he sits, facing the 4 cardinal directions. In the dark interior of the main temple, 32 life-size clay sculptures depict Buddhist deities and bodhisattvas, or enlightened beings who have chosen to stay on earth and help others. Attached to the walls, they float above the main temple assembly hall, looking down and blessing the faithful as they walk by. A 1,000 painted Buddhas adorn the high walls of the inner sanctum ambulatory. In the inner sanctum, or sela, the central Buddha sits serenely. To his right is the white bodhisattva Avalokiteshvara, and to his left the blue bodhisattva Vajrasattva. The future Buddha, Maitreya, reminds us of the endless cycles of life, death, and rebirth. The monastery museum holds other important relics, some from the original temple.
तिब्बत में जो 1959 में 1949 में जो तिब्बत पर जैनों ने अपना कब्जा कर लिया था, उन्होंने जब संस्कृत क्रांति के टाइम बहुत से मूर्तियां, उन्होंने हजारों मूर्तियां तोड़ दिया है, गुम्फाएं तोड़ दिया, लामाओं को और मार दिया गया। कुछ हमारे जो नज़दीक में जो पड़ोसी देश है, क्या कहते हैं, गांव है, उनमें से आपने कोशिश करके कुछ मूर्तियां हमने यहाँ लाकर सुरक्षित रखा है। बाकी इस तरह से बहुत सारे जैनों ने, क्या कहते हैं, तिब्बत के अंदर मूर्तियां हैं, मठ के हज़ारों में मेरे ख्याल में ख़त्म कर चुका है। तो कुछ इक्का दुक्का जो हमने मिला है, हमने यहाँ सजा रखा है। बाकी इन चीज़ों के जो हज़ारों साल पुराना जिन्होंने ख़त्म कर दिया, उसके बारे में, इसके नुकसान के बारे में हम मेरे शब्दों से कहना बहुत मुश्किल है जो नुकसान हुआ है।
For monks, life is simple. Morning and afternoon group prayer, simple meals and living quarters, study and teaching.
सब लामे 5-6 बजे करीब उठते हैं और 6 बजे प्रेयर शुरू हो जाते हैं और बेल बजते हैं और सब प्रेयर के लिए आते हैं 1 घंटा सुबह। और उसके बाद 8 बजे सब ब्रेकफास्ट के लिए जाते हैं। उसके बाद ये ऐसी टिबेटन इंग्लिश ऐसे क्लासेस शुरू हो जाते हैं दिन में।
Namaste. Lamas from other villages in the region visit. Tabo citizens greet them dressed in traditional finery, showing their respect. Young and old, monks and locals do parikarma, or clockwise walking in prayer around the main chorten and enter the temple to pray together. Tabo and other Buddhist monasteries in the Spiti Valley are important in keeping Tibetan religion and culture alive, especially after the Chinese takeover of Tibet in 1959. Traditional painting of tankas with Buddhist themes continues as young monks learn and practice this old art form.
दो तीन साल तक इसी के ऊपर प्रैक्टिस करेगी उसके बाद जो है ना तख्ते के ऊपर थोड़ा ठीक हो जाने के बाद फिर हम थंगा भी बनाना सिखाते हैं जैसे आपके वो कपड़े पे बनाते हैं
Bodhi, the Tibetan language, is taught to young monks and kept alive.
It's very important for the monks to learn this language because Buddhist texts and all these sutras and teachings of Lord Buddha are written in Bodhi language.
Tabo Monastery is unique not only for its spiritual life and art, but also for its location in the center of village life. The monastery is actively engaged in education and founded the Serkang School, educating both monks and young people from the area.
Done. After thousands of years, the layer becomes on the karma, and karma becomes strong and sedimentary rock. From sedimentary rock, it becomes metamorphic rock. Thousands of years after, more layers become, and the karma becomes karma mountain. Thank you.
Agriculture is the mainstay of village economic life. Wheat, potatoes, and peas are widely cultivated. Apples were introduced by the British in Himachal, and they created a valuable cash crop, with Spiti apples fetching high prices in large Indian cities. Tourism is increasing and providing economic opportunities. Many Indians and foreigners are drawn to Tabo, enticed by stories of its beauty and spiritual presence.
I found Tabo so interesting, I think, because since I come from Venice, and we have a very long history of religious art, here in Tabo, in a way, I can sort of find a link between my city and Himalayan culture.
Caves above the village draw people to see where many past centuries ago monks lived and practiced their austerities. As Tabo becomes more widely known, some of its traditional ways are changing. But it is the spiritual power of 1,000 years of prayer, along with the beauty of Tabo, which sustains and elevates life. Tabo endures, a powerful reminder for us to connect to the higher self within, no matter what faith we practice. Live simply, express values of peace, harmony, justice, service, and compassion. And with these goals, we can be guided to be better human beings.
ये स्कूल 1999 में स्थापित हुआ था, तो अभी 9 साल होने जा रहा है। तो इस स्कूल में ज़्यादातर हम बोटी लैंग्वेज और हिंदी और इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज को ज़्यादा प्रेफरेंस देते हैं। बोटी लैंग्वेज इसलिए पढ़ाया जाता है कि यहाँ के जो कल्चर है, यहाँ का रिलीजन है, वो प्रिजर्व रहे। हम यहाँ पे लामाओं को भी पढ़ाते हैं, उनको हम मॉडर्न एजुकेशन के साथ पारंपरिक एजुकेशन भी देते हैं, उनके धर्म से संबंधित, और साथ में हम लोग जो रेगुलर सब्जेक्ट्स हैं वो भी पढ़ाते हैं।
मुझे यहाँ पे काम करना इसलिए अच्छा लगता है क्योंकि एक तो ये रिमोट एरिया है, जनजातीय क्षेत्र है, और यहाँ पे हमारे सभी बुद्धिस्ट पीपल है, और मुझे इनके लिए काम करना अच्छा लगा।
What I find interesting about being here is mainly the Spiti Tibetan culture in Tabo, and the monastery, of course, is the center of town, and there's a great deal of history here. The people seem to appreciate it. Some European villages, the monastery here is the center of the village life. There's a large number of celebrations that happen every year. I decided to come to Tabo, and I was introduced to the headmaster of the Serkong school, and he asked me to do some volunteer teaching, and I've been teaching here for 3 months this summer. Mostly English, social science, and math.
It gives me immense satisfaction to actually be a part of their life, as to where they live, their way of earning, their simple needs and everything, and just the way the kind of human beings they are in terms of lending help to others, and the simple thoughts that they have in living a life it's simply amazing. It gives you a very good lesson to be a good human being by living here.
Here, the importance of monastic life is that to keep our Buddhism alive and spread the peace around the world. That's the most important thing.
So metamorphic means what? Change of shape, huh? So what, we have sedimentary rock, soft rock becoming, but what kind is it? It goes from soft to hard rock. What's another example yesterday we gave of metamorphosis, something changing shape, remember? We gave example of living thing that changed shape. Remember?
Yeah.
What? Tell me. Butterfly. Butterfly.
Housefly.
Butterfly, huh? What is the change in butterfly? From what to what? What shape does it change to? That's metamorphosis. Change of shape. Very good. Caterpillar to butterfly. Just like soft rock becomes hard rock, caterpillar becomes butterfly. Chalo, good. Okay, bless her.
Well, I don't even know what her name is, but she came to me very lovingly and fulfilled a need in me, and obviously fulfilled a need in herself. And, you know, this is what I love about this place, that you're connected to people, all people, whether you know their names, whether you know them or not, strangers or not strangers anymore. There are no strangers here, even when you meet them for the first time. So it's a very, very special place. It's been absolutely magical. It's been wonderful, magical, totally unexpected, a gift from the universe.